Yes, y'all know what it is, man. The dynamic duo, the Ern and Iso show. If y'all don't know now, y'all know we back at it. The trendsetters, your podcasters' favorite podcasters. That be us. But without further ado, let's get into the pod the way we normally do. How was your week? How was your weekend?
Everything is lovely, man. Know what I mean? Can't complain. Everything going good for me. Know what I mean? Everything going good for us too. I said, man, thank y'all. Thank y'all for the love and support. Thank y'all for the feedback on the versus stuff we doing. Now I mean, them episodes, they're great for us. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, no doubt,
As
man.
usual. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna be online streaming soon, man. I'm gonna be online streaming soon. Now I mean, got one of the last pieces that I needed. Finally got that. So yeah, hopefully everything work out. And I'm gonna keep this stuff working. I ain't the craziest with the technical stuff, so hopefully everything work right. You know what I mean? So I got, like I said, man, the hardest thing was trying to learn this computer. You know what I mean? I ain't too computer savvy, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Man, once you get on there, man, you get on there. I mean, it's start, stop. That's all. You good. You know what I mean? But we are in November, man, and November is, you know what I'm saying, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the guys out there, man. Make sure your mental is in check. You know what I mean? And do what y'all gotta do, man. Stay focused out this joint. A youngin', you know what I'm saying? I ran into a youngin' and they was talking about the episode you did, the solo joint you did about the woman joint, right? And it was weird because I was like in a Wawa and shit, you know what I'm saying? I guess every time I'm somewhere, somebody, if I run into somebody that know from the pod, they think we supposed to be together. Well, I ain't so at. We ain't always together, dog, but yeah, that joint, that episode with that joint was he right, yo. Cause I be listening to other people, and he was saying something about his mom, like, me and my dad don't really get together. We don't vibe like that because, you know what I mean, he kind of stepped off, you know what I mean, of my mom, and he was trying to talk to me, but I really don't want to hear that because the relationship between him and my mom. And I was like, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Something that my dad taught me that I had to get older to understand. Just because your mother's a good mom don't mean she's a good wife. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, like you really got to get older to understand that.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yo, your mom's a great mother, but just because she's a great mom don't mean she's a good wife. So, you know what I mean? I try to tell him, like, I'm not talking about your mom. Your relationship with her is not the same as his relationship with her.
Mm-hmm. That's the truth. I'm like, yo, Pop, don't talk about my mom like that. Yeah, right. That's still my mother. I understand y'all might have went through some shit. She might get on your goddamn nerves and drive you crazy. That's still my mother.
That's still my mom.
I understand, yeah. So, yeah, that's real, man.
You know what I mean?
That's real, because there's some people that, I mean, I have met men in life that will admit the reason why their marriage didn't work is because they was terrible husbands. They be the first to tell you, like, no, I was a great father when I was raising my kids, but I was a bad husband. I wasn't the best husband. I was a great father. You know what I mean? I just wasn't a good husband.
Right.
I mean, I'd have met some men that admitted that's why their marriage didn't work. Their kids love them. They was great dads. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But he said, no, I just wasn't a good husband.
Right. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to reach out to your people, man, and you know what I mean? Just whatever relationship that you got with them, that's your relationship. Don't intertwine that with, you know what I mean, the relationship that you got with anybody else. The relationship you got with them is the relationship you got with them. But nonetheless, man, let's get into this episode the way that we normally do, man.
And let me say this. Now, I mean, you understand a lot of people, you know, your mom and all that, you love her and all that type of stuff, but you don't know if the way she painting the picture is 100% true. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all do need to go talk to y'all father. And y'all really do need to see what his side of the story, how he feel about things. Not just automatically believe everything your mother say just because she's your mom, which a lot of people think like that. They just automatically believe whatever their mom's saying or their mom telling them because it's their mom. Mm-hmm. No. Know what I'm saying? No. And you understand, like you said, you understand that when you get older. Mm-hmm. Now, that's not me saying nothing bad about my mom, but it's some people that I know, like, they really didn't talk to their father because what their mom said. Then come to find out that, nah, she was kind of doing some fucked up shit and she wasn't cooperating and she wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And then that's why their relationship didn't work.
Right.
It wasn't because of him. It was her.
Right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? And she just blamed him. Well, he left. She ain't saying why he left her though.
Right.
He just saying he left. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, you know what I mean? That don't mean to go hate y'all mom, but you know what I mean? Go speak with y'all father and connect with y'all father and listen to what he got to say before y'all just spend your whole life just not talking to him because him and your mother ain't together or they broke up or they got a divorce. So you know what I'm saying? Go get his side of the story and all that. Sit down and listen to him.
You all right.
I mean, yeah, so that's all with that. But what was getting into, man? Yeah, man. We gonna talk about some stuff. We gonna really keep it light. I was gonna get into some old deep, serious topic and all that. I just don't feel like it. You know what I mean? I just don't feel like it right now. So we just going, I mean, it's gonna be everything we talk about mostly is gonna be hip hop, but we gonna be all over the place, different stories and stuff like that. I just don't feel like getting all deep into no serious, super ISO, all deep thought thinking. I don't feel like doing all that.
That's what you labeled yourself though. You told us you was deep thinking. I think different than other niggas.
I do. I think different, but it's times where I don't feel like doing it all the time because I be needing a break from it sometimes. Because remember, I'm sitting around working on all this stuff in my head before everybody hear it.
Is that shit annoying to you? Do people run up to you and just want like type of, you know what I mean, your thoughts on shit?
But no, it's always like that before I made content. People always just ask me what I think about stuff. You know what I mean? And if it's like people I know, you know what I mean? People I'm friends with and all that type of stuff. They might ask me what I think about something. You know what I mean? So that's cool that they respect my opinion and all my thoughts on stuff. Like with this content creation stuff, I might sit around with an idea in my head and I'm thinking about it so much before y'all even hear it that I'm like, man, I don't even feel like talking about that right now. You know what I mean? I don't. Mm-hmm. So, we're gonna talk about 6-7. Hip hop artist. Well, he's an artist. You know what I mean? To me, I feel like he kind of transcends hip hop. He does a whole bunch of different styles and stuff like that. It's not just straight up. It's not just all bars and all that. He's not just some super barbarian that I'm rapping all day long. He does different stuff. Skrilla, that I have listened to. He's one of the younger artists from Philly that is emerging. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Out of the younger generation that's doing a thing, and he has a song that is catching on, especially with kids. They call it 6-7, and I had actually heard the song. You know what I mean? Like I say, I be knowing some of the stuff out here, and I may know the name of the song. But I heard that song like months ago. And it's catching on now because 6-7 and everybody's jumping up talking about 6-7, what does 6-7 mean? And you know what I mean? And I guess what people are talking about, once it catches on, is somebody that's it's going to be like some pushback with it. So now you got people are saying that it has something to do with like devil worship and you know what I mean, and worshiping evil and trying to summon evil spirits and stuff like that. It's all kinds of videos out like that now. No, from the research, from me like researching, that's not. And then what Skrilla said out of his own mouth is just a part of his belief. It's not about no devil worshiping thing. It's not. And then this is what I almost forgot. This is like how soon we forget. Wayne had a song called 6'7". Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like this song is the first 6'7". You feel me? Mm-hmm. Because I had to remember the name of that song was 6'7". I'm like, yeah, this ain't the first 6-7. So where is this coming? Where's all this devil worshiping stuff come from? Because I don't remember people saying that when that song was out.
You're a devil worshiper too, though. I'm just playing devil's advocate right now. I'm just throwing this shit out. Damn. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot height. Excuse me, charisma, pocket. Yeah, nah, fuck it. I mean, but nah, you're right. Nobody even like put that together. You might be the first person that even put that together because I haven't heard that. Yeah,
I'm like, I don't.
You right.
I didn't hear nobody jumping up saying that when the name of his song was 6'7".
Yeah.
So why is this song now that this song name is 6'7" is
probably because the interviews with Skrilla and you know what I mean whenever they like interviewing certain pockets of like Kensington where they do have that and like I remember he was getting interviewed by forgive me the content creator's name but he was getting interviewed and the dude was like walking him around he was like yeah you know what I mean we got the duck not the duck the chicken feet up in here and he was like he was in the store and he was like that's when he was talking about it so a lot of people like correlate that shit together like you know what I mean they look at him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but a lot of that has nothing to do with.
It don't.
It don't have nothing to do with worshiping devil. Now it is different. People believe in this is the thing. A lot of people think that if you're not all about whatever the Bible, whatever, you just worship the devil, and don't nobody have no understanding about nothing else except for what they believe in. You know what I mean? So it's not that. People believe in things other than what's in the Bible. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's all it is. Yeah, it's people that believe in like sacrificing and stuff like that, and certain things mean stuff. Chickens and stuff like that, like a chicken foot, a certain sacrificing what is it, lambs and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Sacrificing something that don't necessarily mean that it's the devil.
They banned that shit. You can't even say that in schools.
What?
6, 7.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really ban it. It's their numbers. But I guess saying it as part of the song.
Yeah, I mean,
but you can't. They try to enforce all kind of stuff. They tried to when Criss Cross is out. They said, y'all can't wear y'all clothes backwards. Whatever's going on in the schools when kids like gravitate towards something. They just try to like calm it down.
Yeah, they can't though.
Know what I mean? You couldn't because remember when we was little kids, you couldn't wear your clothes backwards.
Right.
Because Criss Cross was the popular group and they wore their clothes backwards.
Right.
So little kids we wore our clothes backwards. You know what I mean? They stopped. They tried their best to stop that. Told us, listen, if you come to school with your clothes backwards, we was gonna make them put them on right, put your clothes on right, or you're gonna get sent home. Yeah. I think before they said sent home, it was you gonna get a detention. Then when everybody kept doing it, they was like, we just gonna send you back home. You know what I mean? They tried to do that. They remember when all the kids, when everybody's wearing the Gigi Snowman shirts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can get it for cheap.
They told them you can't. No, I mean y'all can't. They was
snowman.
They was telling the kids you couldn't wear them snowman shirts to school. They remember the stop snitching shirts. Yeah. You couldn't wear the stop snitching shirts to school. You know what I mean? So now you're saying 6, 7 a part of the song. If you say that song in school, now you're gonna get in trouble for saying that. You know what I mean? So it's just what it is, man. That ain't nothing new. Something the kids catch it on the something, and then a school is like, no, you can't do that here. Like I said, when we was kids, people was wearing their clothes backwards because of Criss Cross. Criss Cross was a popular group with kids, so kids were wearing their clothes backwards and going to school with their clothes backwards. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's all. There's another thing that's gonna come and go. You know what I mean? So it ain't the first thing, and it ain't gonna be the last thing. But yeah, some people was like just going off about it, about how this is the devil, and he's influencing kids to influencing kids to worship the devil, and from researching and all that, and listening to other content creators and all that, and doing some of my own research. It's not that, but the thing is, a lot of people that if you don't believe in exactly what they believe in, oh, it's the devil. Whatever is not what same thing they believe in, and you believe in something else, that means you worshiping the devil. That don't mean that you worshiping the devil. You know what I mean? It's just something that just caught on with kids, and then now, they try and get the kids not to say it, but it's nothing like malicious towards it. You know what I mean? From what I researched.
Yeah, this shit just look playful to me. I ain't gonna lie.
See what I'm saying? So I mean, it does have something like certain like deities and stuff like that. I think it's something like the 6 is the god of like iron or something like that, and like the 7 is the goddess of like water or the ocean or something like that. It's kind of like deities, kind of like how like Greek mythology is, but like it's a different type of mythology. But it's not necessarily like somebody listening to worshiping the devil. I don't think that, like I said, I don't know Skrilla. I didn't speak to him, but he ain't never said nothing like that. And from when people breaking the stuff down, and then when I did my own little research, it's not that. So from what it seems, it's not that. I don't think it's some super conspiracy to get y'all kids to start saying some type of devil worshiping thing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't think it's that deep that people was trying to make it. I just think people just need the content. I'm just gonna get on there and holler about something because it ain't what I believe in. So I'm gonna say it's completely wrong and it's the devil and it's this and that because people just it's all about content these days.
True.
You know what I mean? So, you know, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, that's all. Like I said, that made me remember. I'm like, I don't remember when that Lil Wayne song was out, everybody came out, unless if I'm mistaken or got past me, I don't remember everybody jumping up and talking about he was worshiping the devil, naming the song 6'7", and the hook is 6'7".
Yeah.
I don't remember people now. Maybe it was somebody and I just don't remember that. But I don't remember it being the way it is now where people are just making videos about it like he's trying to make the kids worship the devil or something. Like right. I don't remember that. I remember just everybody thinking that Lil Wayne song was just a dope song.
Well, I think now because actually in reality the phrase is bigger than Skrilla. Mm-hmm. Like it's kids doing it that don't know who Skrilla is. They just 6, 7, they you know what I mean? They in love with it. They don't know who Skrilla is, you know what I'm saying? So it's become such a phenomenon and it's taking over everything. Like even in media, like you watch basketball games where like somebody at the free throw line like 66, they be like anticipating like he got one more free throw, can he do it? Then like 67, you see like the audience go crazy. I'm like, so you know what I mean? I think because of that, that's like why they kind of put that on. Wayne is bigger. Wayne was bigger than the song, but this phrase is like bigger than, you know what I'm saying, Skrilla. So you know what I mean? They probably like just because of that feeling itself.
Yeah, so I don't think that. Yeah, that's just my thinking. Like I said, I don't remember everybody saying that when the song 6 foot, 7 foot was out. Everybody just thought it was a dope song. So
right.
Yeah, I don't think that, man. But
yeah. Plus, Skrilla does have like a well, the rappers now are very unique. Skrilla does have like a goth type feel to him. You know what I'm saying? Like he not a typical rapper. He don't come out the chain and you know what I mean. I got the fly shirt on and some, you know what I mean, the Air Forces. He not really on that. He does have like a goth type feel to him. And you know what I mean? He walk around like, yeah, I'm the king of zombie land. Like, you know what I mean? I run. So he does have that like airy feel to him. And then he start throwing those aspects. It can all be a play for him. Like, this is how I'm going to dress it up. Like, you know how wrestlers do. I'm going to dress this whole fucking world up for me. And I'm just going to play into it like that. But that could be the thing that go hand in hand with why certain people feel like that. But I agree with you. I don't think it's like that. You know what I mean? Like he come on and his whole agenda is, I'm gonna turn them all. I don't think that's his agenda. You know what I mean? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I don't. But like I said, it's just I think some people just take it and run with it because it's the need for content. Yeah, and it's something that you could holler, scream about, and have something to just go against. Right. You know what I mean? So I don't. Yeah, like I said, from the little research and stuff that I did, it don't have, not I mean, I don't think it's nothing malicious, but it's just something that caught on it and everybody want to know, what is it? Is that what it is? Are they trying to get little kids to start, you know, praising the devil instead of praising the Lord? I don't think it's that. You know what I mean? I don't. So, yeah, so you said you think Wayne was that was Wayne's intention. Yeah, man. Yeah, but ain't no need.
It's funny how the world views though, like, you know what I mean? The hindsight is these dumb rappers, but then it's like they're smart enough that they're trying to convince our children what is it? You know what I mean? So it can't be both. Like, you know what I mean? We can't just be the stupid rappers and all we do is put words together. But then we think so intricate that we like they're trying to manipulate our kids. Like, come on now, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So are they dumb or intelligent enough to try to do something covertly?
Right, like yo, it's crazy. Man? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. That's crazy. Anyway, man. Moving off that. Which direction? What else was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about.
You said you was going to talk about Wavy being home.
Yeah, man. Welcome home, Max B, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
The surfer. You know what I mean?
Wavy season is back.
That's right. Said I look like a boss, smell like a boss, I taste like a boss. Said it's the surfer.
No, dog. You think Max came out at a time where the style and everything that he created is now outdated?
It's the surfer, dog.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean?
That shit is timeless.
I hope so, but you know what I mean? We'll see because it's a whole different audience.
Well, we still here. What you mean, whole different audience? We still here.
We talk about this shit all the time. Just because we here don't mean that we're going to support your shit with the dollars.
See. No, we talking these motherfuckers. See, that's why I be getting on the barbershop. Don't talk all that fucking Max is home and you know the waves is back and then go out there and then don't support nothing. Right. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's why I be getting on these motherfuckers all the time. Cause be talking that shit about the music ain't this, the music ain't that. So somebody come out that you should be supporting that's making the music that you want to hear. Oh no, you ain't got, y'all can't support nothing. Y'all can't even like the goddamn video when it's on YouTube.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Like I said, man, welcome home to him. I'm not, and that's not me being disrespectful to the. I don't want to seem insensitive to the people that was, because he's involved in a case where, it was a lost life. And I don't want to seem insensitive to that man's family. You know what I mean? So, but people are welcoming him home. And see, this is the thing we're gonna get into. We're really gonna get off of that, but into this. You see how the internet is? This is why I don't be giving a fuck about what the barbershop be saying, and I'm a barbershop dude, right? And this is how the internet and everything goes. And this is the need for content and the need for views and everything. Because now everybody is, Max is home, and then, Jim probably somewhere mad. Jim probably somewhere crying by himself in the room. Jim probably punching the air. And then, like it wasn't a few months ago where everybody was praising Jim about being one of the people that stayed consistent in making the music that people of our generation still love.
Right.
In a time where most of these artists is stuff that we don't really gravitate to.
Right.
You was just praising him for that.
Because of his relevancy that he sustained. Yeah,
right.
You're right.
Right. You was just praising him for being one of the people that all these years still keeping, the whole, like I say, I call it the type of music I like, fly nigga street shit.
Yeah.
Keeping that alive and keeping that going. When most of the stuff you hear is not that. And you can't really gravitate to it or relate to it or like it. So he's one of the few people that kept that going. For people of my generation, people that are not even just my age, but people that like that type of music, that style, the type of hip hop. See how soon we forget.
Yeah.
Where y'all was just the same people that were just praising him a few months back is now like you trying to act like, he's somewhere mad, and then, look at that, Max home, and, Jim probably sitting somewhere mad about that. Everybody's, the same people, just praising Jim a few months ago. Like that man ain't been the whole time, he ain't been holding it down, making the type of music that you can listen to, that you like and you listen to.
Yeah. Capo.
Like he just wasn't doing that for the goddamn last 15, 20 goddamn years.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's how soon we forget. Because now everybody just want to jump on this to have something to talk about.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That, to me, that's phony internet shit.
Well, that's what the algorithm is telling me to talk about. That's all I see. You know what I mean? We not free thinkers no more. We do whatever the algorithm tells us. The algorithm feeds you what it wants to feed you. You know what I mean? So you can regurgitate that shit. And right now, your timeline is filled with Max. First off, shout out to Max for coming home. Your timeline is filled with Max is at the Jets game. Like, I don't give a fuck about the Jets. Max is at the Jets game. Max over here, he at dinner with Tim.
Who is the Jets playing?
Who the fuck cares? It's the Jets.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
How's he at the Jets game?
About the Jets game. I mean, like, Max home at the Jets game. He was like on the sideline with the players though.
Yeah. I'm
like, okay, that's what's up. Nah, it's just because the fucking Jets.
No,
we can go sideline on the fucking Jets game tomorrow. But like fucking Jets. But yeah, yo, like the algorithm is gonna feed it to us, and because some people content is only talking about content, that's all they're gonna talk about. Because they feel like, oh, this what everybody looking at. I'm gonna talk about that. So yeah.
Right.
So it's like now I'm gonna talk about Jim going up against Max. And little do we know, Jim could have probably did this shit. Max could probably come out and be like, look, I ain't doing that shit no more, man. You know what I mean? When you in there and you dealing with some shit and I lost so much time, I'm not trying to come back out and jump back on the shit that I was doing before.
Exactly.
But if he do, Max got one of the craziest laughs in the world, dog. You know, if he do, but like, yo, he like, probably got no time for that shit, man. I'm on borrowed time right now. I'm not borrowed time. I'm trying to catch up. So, you know what I mean? Gonna get right back at the shit that he gonna get to, which is why I can understand why some people like Max gonna bring the East back. I can kind of understand that, you know what I mean? Because the West Coast, not the West Coast, down South has had this crazy run, and a lot of people might not understand the next statement. Max has had a fucking relevancy even during his time of being locked up. That's like no other. Like even during his time, he was like 20 years, right?
I think it's like, was it 15 or 16 years, something like that.
Yeah, so I'm saying even during that time though, it wasn't like a period where we stopped talking about Max. Because think about it, like this no shot at Cass. It's been times I forgot about Casanova. And he had a crazy run, but because he started doing time and it's like, damn, I forgot all about Cass. Then I got to go back and listen to this shit. Because Cass had a crazy run until he got locked up. But it never was like that for Max. We always was still talking about him and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand why people are like, yo, he going to bring the East back. Because we talked about him for so much. You know what I mean? Even when he was locked up, that you feel like now that he back out and he can just control the shit, I can understand why people can say that.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just like,
it's a bold and crazy statement. I can understand it. Not to say crazy like Max can't do it, but to say that somebody that was down for so long gonna come back and they gonna bring the East back. You know what I mean? So that's what make it kind of like, wow, that's a bold statement to say that he gonna come back. Who's to say he even come back and rap? He might come back like, man, I got other shit that I'm trying. The way this shit is set up, I ain't even trying to jump into the rat race of doing this.
No, they got some footage of him being in the studio.
I believe it.
You know what I'm saying? Got some footage of
I believe it.
Of him being in the studio and all that and stuff like that,
no,
man.
I believe it.
But
I hope he don't put his shit on the streaming platform. Just go direct to the consumer. You gotta get your shit gotta get streamed like a fucking trillion times and shit. You like, Max, it got streamed a trillion times. Yup, and I made $15,000. Like, come on, man. Just do your joint, direct to consumer.
Dog, yeah, shit.
Just
I ain't gonna hold you. That makes sense.
Yeah, I would just do my shit direct to consumer. Y'all want my shit? Yo, y'all come on here and you know what I mean? Like that. All that streaming shit. No, I'm not making no money off of that, so I'm not playing y'all games. I'm not playing y'all games. The same way you told me how Mob and them was doing their joint. When you tip, then a link come up. Do some shit like that. No, I'm not putting it out here. No disrespect to the people that just want to listen to it. You know what I mean? But no, I'm not doing it like that. I have to do it like this. Mm-hmm. I understand you might, you know what I mean, you know, start a YouTube channel up and build it up for promo. Give us like little snippets of the song. And then boom, like you said, at the bottom of in the description, you had a link so you could buy the song. But no, man, we got so many artists that I'm not mad at them because it is a business. But the newer artist is like, I'm in and out to get my money. But we gotta have the mindset of, man, I don't want my shit on no streaming site. If I'm not making the money off of it, that, you know what I mean, are you breaking down the 10th of a penny? No, I don't want it over there. Put it over here. Let's go straight direct to consumer. You know what I mean? Let's do it like this, and we gonna do it. You know what I mean? We gonna give y'all the physical copies, and we gonna do it like this. The link is in the bio. Hit the link up if y'all want to buy it. No, fuck these streaming sites, yo. Spotify and Apple and Tidal, they ain't closing their doors. They making big money.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Because like for the last few days, that's all I've been hearing. All I've been hearing is Max B. Jim Jones, Max B. Jim Jones. No, just let Max come do what he do, and Jim continue to do what he do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, when I said that shit before, that the industry it thrives off of beef. Motherfuckers jumping on me. Yo, why would you say that? No, it don't. Yes, it does. We thrive off of that shit.
Right.
We can't wait till the next beef jump off. We created the East Coast, West Coast beef. Wasn't nobody calling that shit until Vibe said it. We created that.
And niggas just keep talking about this. It's nothing to talk about.
Exactly.
Because you can welcome home. You can say it's good that Max B is home without having to say, well, how Jim probably feel about that?
Right.
You don't even have to say that.
Right. Yeah, because it's the next thing
you don't even have to keep talking about this. You don't even have to keep talking about it. What you keep talking about it for?
But that's just what we do. We go from one situation to the next situation. Yo, you know, Cam suing, you know what I'm saying? Damn,
J. Cole.
Thank you. Cam suing Cole. Yo, you think they got beef? It's always we live off of that shit. We can't get enough of it. You know what I'm saying?
Then as soon as something happened, we got to do better.
Yeah.
People was trying to do better. Y'all the ones keep talking about it.
Right. Just like the segue into the next point that you wanted to make. When Ja Rule said that his music aged better than 50. If you can't mention one without the other now. If you say something about Ja, people still gonna mention 50. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we thrive off of that shit.
Yeah, so yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, that's the thing that gets on my nerves. And then my thing is, now I mean, support the people other than just talking about the damn beef. And my thing is, now everybody wanna, and then Dave East went and greeted Max at a get together Max B had.
Yeah. But the thing about it is how we know he's not a fan of him, because, you know what I mean, at the time when Dave started rapping, before when Max was rapping, Dave wasn't even rapping. So how we know you're not a fan of him? Because I'm associated with Jim, I can't even show you love. That's crazy, yo, how we are.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't think it's that. I think that Max did a verse on one of Dave East's songs. You know what I mean? So
that's what's up.
On one of them albums that Dave East did. So yeah, he went, you know what I mean? Shook his hand, said what's up to him. That's probably the first time he ever met him. Or maybe. Or maybe he might have known him out there when Dave was younger. Like I said, that was 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So you never know with that. So that's my thing. So my thing is just everybody just keep talking about it. Be talking about it. They be talking about it, sounding like, all right, y'all trying to hype it up.
Right.
I don't hear Jim saying nothing about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I don't hear Max saying nothing about it.
But the thing about it, what do we want them to say?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying. You don't hear nothing when I'm saying
saying
about
me
it.
And you, but what
people
do they want them to say?
Exactly, because people it's just a need for content. It's a need for content. You know what I mean? And to me, that shit, see, that's why I'm a barbershop dude, but I be fucking coming at barbershop niggas. Because they seem phony to me. Because y'all bringing up something that them two ain't even bringing up.
Right.
Them two niggas is trying to avoid that shit. So what y'all bringing it up for? Because we need content. So we just bringing this up, we need content. Phony, no. Jim and them got a podcast. Go support that podcast then. Go watch that podcast. Just don't care about it when you think it's some beef shit going on. Then everybody gonna go tune in to the episode where they gonna be addressing it, that they went and met with Max B and got, I mean, and meet and greet him or whatever. And then what? You not gonna listen after that? You gonna listen to find out what's going with this? That's why a lot of y'all, the way y'all are, the world round for a reason. Know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of y'all don't support nobody and don't nobody support y'all.
Right.
That's why y'all sitting around here scrounging for views. Trying to figure out how to get more views. But if everybody doing that, nobody's really supporting each other. Okay, now it's your turn when you got your content and nobody really supporting you.
Right, you're right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
right.
got a bunch of people weren't just talking about this ad nauseum for the last few days. Except for the two people that's involved in it.
Yeah.
Everybody else talking about it though. I could see if they came out talking about each other. Did everybody else saying, I mean, feeding off of that?
Right.
No, people just making it up. He's up, and then, Jim sitting around somewhere, mad as hell. You can, how you know how that man feel?
Right.
Man ain't saying a word. Man saying he don't even want to talk about it. He ain't saying nothing about it.
Right.
It's all these in-between motherfuckers just trying to come up with some damn content. Worried to death about it. Worried to death about views.
Yeah, because wasn't the thing when Jim was going up against Nas, they was like, yo, see, Nas was right. He like one of them dudes living in his second childhood. He like a kid. But we want you to do those reactions now. Yo, he probably somewhere pissed off right now. Watch you lash out. Ain't that what we said? That like I don't understand it. It's weird, yo.
No, it's people that just need to be entertained.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, I give you that. It's
fake,
a lot of people,
fake caring because we want to be people want to be entertained.
Yeah, it's like I give you that. You're right about that.
People just want to be entertained. Entertain me. Know what I mean? Y'all entertainers. You entertaining my life. I need y'all do something to be so my life will be entertained. So I have something to watch and talk about. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, I'm not, I mean, like I said, shout out to both of them. You can't all of a sudden now that Max is home act like Jim wasn't just doing his thing for the last 10 years. Y'all was just praising him for that. See what I'm saying?
Right.
How soon we forget in the moment. That's what I mean with this whole content creation thing. And I mean, a bunch of people who, man, that shit gets on my nerves, man. It does. It gets on my nerves.
No, I can feel you. I feel you.
It gets on my nerves how much people everybody contradicting themselves and doing now is, oh, well, Jim, Max was spotted here. Max had a party and he did this, and then Dave went to the party, and then you didn't go, and then okay. You talk, we everybody else is talking more and doing more than them two.
True.
Them two ain't saying nothing about each other.
True. You're right.
But everybody else needed to have something to talk about.
Yeah, we couldn't wait for this day. You talking about? Couldn't wait for the day that Max get out.
Yeah, no, my thing is no. Good. Okay, cool, he out.
Yeah.
We're not talking about Max versus Jim when ain't neither one of them even said nothing about each other.
That was going to be the highlight of the day for them. That was going to be the highlight of the day.
Like it ain't no shit going on and like besides that.
Motherfuckers forgot they ain't had a SNAP benefits when that happened. Oh, I forgot I ain't even eating a week.
Right.
Max is home. You know what I mean? Yeah,
right.
Dog. Highlight of the fucking week. Yeah. Man out here doing, he out here moving about his and trying to, you know what I mean, rekindle his life with his family and shit. We trying to figure out what is he thinking about Jim Jones.
Right.
I mean,
so they try to do. They ain't even speaking about each other, man. Some of these people, content creators, man, go on. You can tell they just ain't got nothing. They just ain't got nothing else going on. They don't have nothing else going on.
True.
Yeah. So now it's the whole. Like I said, I ain't see no footage of Davies getting kicked off a podcast.
True.
But that been all the talk for the last 2 days.
Yeah, it was.
Where is that at? When did that happen? Because I ain't seen no footage of that. People just making up shit just to have something to talk about.
Right. It was that, and then it was that I think Mano was somewhere where Max was at, but like they was somewhere like he didn't acknowledge Max because his association with Jim. Yeah, it was all type of shit. But how do we know? How we know he just what's going on and kept it moving? Yeah, man.
You don't know. Like
we don't know.
Listen, people just need content. People just saying whatever for content. People just saying whatever for content.
Yeah.
We need content. People need content. Yeah. So, yeah, I said, man, yeah. Moving on to this. Ja Rule would do us, of course, you can't talk about Ja Rule without asking him about 50 Cent, and people can't fucking talk to 50 Cent without asking him about Ja.
True.
And Ja said, one of the things he said was he felt at the time, that, he was doing that style that was working for him, and 50 came and kind of took that style that Ja was doing to win. And then he started winning with that. Which to me is true. Like just like we say here. Convinced y'all that ice cream wasn't good, then he sold y'all ice cream. You know what I mean? He came out telling y'all ice cream was not good, the next thing you know, he also is selling ice cream. So, and then one thing Josh said was he felt like some of his records aged, his music or whatever his records are, his music aged better than 50s.
I agree with him.
I do actually agree with that. Mm-hmm. It did. Know what I mean?
I agree with him on that.
Because he got some joints that, to this day, people still get played on the radio. Regular, know what I mean? If you turn the radio on, you will still hear certain Ja Rule songs. Yeah. That, with J-Lo, I'm Real, that's still a monster record to this day.
But do you think that his music stood the test of time because he made, like you always say, he made music damn near for the women, not for the streets?
Yes.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Yes. Because barbershop niggas is some bullshit niggas. Don't support shit.
Them niggas in the barbershop can't wait to see you. Hey, dog, why you jumping all on us, dog?
No, I call it barbershop, but you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
People know what I mean. I call it barbershop. Man of a certain age, the whole 1990s boom back golden era is all that ever was. And my time is all that matters. Them type of niggas. I just call them barbershop dudes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, but I that's why I agree with him. I think 50 kind of like, aged himself because a lot of his music was like, not a lot of it. Some of it, and a lot of the known shit was like focused around beef. You know what I'm saying? And when that's done, it's kind of like, all right, now what?
I just think that he was the man for his time period. He was just the man for his time period. Yeah. And then, like you say, just like how Josh said, that's just the truth. His records did age better because people still play Ja Rule records. Like you just gotta keep it real. Other than in the club, what 50 record do you constantly still hear in life? Just in everyday life. Other than in the club, what 50 record do you hear? But at the time it was out, he was the number one dude. But you fast forward years later, no, like I said, some of them records still get played. Know what I mean? Yeah. Put it on me still get played. That joint Mary J. Blige was Rainy Days. That joint still get played. Like I said, that the record that I'm Real record is a fucking monster record to this day.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? When you sitting there trying to feed the streets in the moment, and these motherfuckers don't, like I say, motherfuckers ain't bought an album since Get Rich or Die Trying. You sitting there trying to rap for these niggas. But they'll sit there and argue with you because I already know they're going to sit there and argue with you in the comments, and these niggas ain't bought a record in 20 years. Niggas ain't paid for music in 20 years. But going to argue with us in the damn comments.
So what do you think is more valuable? Like one classic album or a bunch of legendary singles?
What you mean one classic album?
Because that's what 50 gave you. 50 gave you a classic album with that. You know what I'm saying? Get Rich or Die Trying. So
at the end of the day, if I was that, do I give a damn if I may not? If I still got shit people want to hear to this day? Because you don't know how life gonna go, but you might still want to be able to go out there and perform and record. Josh still got records that people want to hear. Mm. You see what I'm saying? People still got records that he want to hear. Not to say 50 don't tour too, but I understand what he say when he say, yo, my records aged better. His records, to me, they did. He got some records that, yeah, people still want to hear. They still get played. Them records still get played. So I understand what he mean.
That would actually be a cool versus if you could ever get them motherfuckers to be like civil. 50 versus John?
Man, nobody, man, let sleeping dogs lie at this point, man. Ain't no point even trying to do that shit.
I'm just saying, because I mean, we got Jeezy and fucking Gucci, you know what I mean? And they went through real life shit. So, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't think that they'll ever be that civil, you know what I'm saying? But that would be a cool joint to have. Yo, somebody asked the question in the joint, and I you kind of made me remember it. They said, would you want to have Nas's respect or Drake's career?
Me, Nas's respect.
Okay.
Because I would care about, if I wanted to rap, I wanted to be a person that get respected and be considered good at rapping. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's just me. I wouldn't want to be these people that just like, yo, that's just going to be a hustle for me and I'm just in and out. I wouldn't be one of them people. I want to be people respected for, okay, he dope. He actually good at this shit. He's gifted. Mm-hmm. So the respect that Nas get, I would rather be that than be, because like I said, I don't care nothing about fame. Yeah, Drake probably the bigger artist, you know what I'm saying? He right on sold more records than Nas, but people still gonna love Nas. Mm-hmm. A lot of people sold more records than Nas, but he's still considered one of the best to ever do it. Yeah. It don't matter how many people sold more records than him. Just like, okay, he had the career now, but everybody trying to dogpile on Drake now.
Right. I agree with you.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree with you.
So I wouldn't care about having a career, Drake, because I wouldn't care about me being the biggest artist. Wouldn't mean that much to me, because you had a lot of people that was big artists that people don't have no type of respect for. Right. You don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? People be like, man, I ain't care about that shit, man. Let him do what he got to do to get his money. I ain't mad at that, but I don't care nothing about that shit.
I feel you. They put me in the mix. But, yeah, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? You're right.
Yeah, so I understand that. Yeah, I'd rather have Nas's respect and not somebody else may sell more records than me, but everybody respects me as being one of the best to ever do it. Yeah. Anywhere I go. You know what I mean? So instead of being a person that, I got the biggest career, but then as soon as it might go a little bit, everybody just, man, fuck that nigga. That's let you know that's how they always felt about him.
Yeah, I got you.
Because he was the number one dude, so that's just how everybody always felt about him. It's just coming out now. That's how people always felt about Drake. Right. Probably didn't want to probably work with him and didn't want to work with him. Right. Probably was mad because they felt like, man, I might be a better artist, but he's bigger. He's the biggest artist. He's bigger than me, even though I feel like I might be better. You know what I'm saying? So it's letting you know how people felt about him because they really felt about him from what he going through now.
Yeah.
Everybody just quick to want to act like his career's over and it's like they turning on him now. Yeah, that's because he was the number one dude at a time where people probably hated the fact that he was the number one dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you that. When you said I looked up this joint, that joint said that. So it said Ja Rule's songs are more timeless, but 50 Cent's impact was bigger.
His impact was now 50 Cent was all Ja had impact too. 50 Cent just came along and just matter of fact, go ahead and do it. We here now.
Okay.
Go do it.
We in the trenches now. Oh shit.
You know what I mean?
50 Cent versus Ja Rule. Let's do this. Biggest hits. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yeah, we might as well. We here now.
All right, so this joint got round one. We got In the Club versus Always on Time.
Nah, In the Club gonna win that one.
Yeah, they get it to 50. Say too iconic. Round two, we got What's Up Gangsta versus Holla Holla.
See, I like Holla Holla though. To me, Holla Holla was a better record.
They get it to 50.
See what I'm saying? Holla Holla was a better record to me.
What's up, blood? Hey, what's up, cuz? They got Wanksta versus Living It Up.
Why would they put Wanksta against Living It Up?
I don't know. What you want Wanksta up against?
Probably Clap Back.
Clap back. We gonna clap back.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, that don't go together to me.
That clap
What
back.
they
You
give it
know when Ja did clap back, remember that joint Drake did when he was he at like the cemetery? It was like all the people there and that shit just felt unnatural. I was like, this shit just don't feel right from Ja. Because that wasn't him. But it was like at a point where he was like, I gotta do something now. But I was like, all right, man.
Don't Clap Back?
Yeah. Let's take him to war.
Yeah, that was the thing, man. Listen, he did. See, Clap Back was legendary too, because now people say Clap Back.
Yeah, you're right.
People say Clap Back. So you can't say it's not legendary when people, that's a part of people's everyday vocabulary now.
I agree with you.
Part of people's everyday vocabulary to say Clap Back.
Round three, they gave it to Ja Rule. You know what I mean? Living It Up, you know what I mean, over Wanksta. Round four, we got Pimp, P-I-M-P, versus Between Me and You.
See Me and You was my shit.
Yeah, that shit was, yeah. They gave it to Ja.
Yeah.
Round five, we got Many Men versus Put It On Me.
Put It On Me was a bigger record, though.
Yeah, but they gave it to 50.
That's Fugazi.
Yeah, they gave it to,
Nah.
I feel you.
That's not being Put It On Me. It's just not. It's not.
Yeah, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? They got round six, we got 21 Questions versus Mesmerize. Yeah. Shanti killed that joint.
Probably 21 Questions though.
They gave it to Ja Rule, Shanti.
Okay, makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. They ain't doing but swapping that because that joint shouldn't have went over this one.
Right.
The one before that shouldn't have went. That's all you need to do is switch them joints.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
50 Cent just a little bit versus Always on Time.
Then they do. I thought they did Always on Time already. Go back up. Didn't they put Always on Time already?
Did they do Always on Time on here? Between Me and You, Put It On Me, Holla Holla. Oh yeah, they did.
See what I'm saying? You gotta do that over again. Something's off about that.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell them to switch the song.
Yeah. Do that joint over again. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. Fuck sense would that make?
All right, let me go down and make sure that they ain't put the Jones. I told it don't put no duplicate songs in there. All right, here we go. So now we can do it again. So hold on, let me see. All right, so we got round one. We got In the Club versus Always on Time. I mean, they did 50. Round two, this might be different. What Up Gangsta versus Holla Holla. Was that how they had it before?
Something like that.
All right, well, they went with 50. 3, Wanksta versus Living It Up. They gave it to Ja. 4, we got Pimp, P-I-M-P versus Between Me and You. They gave it to Ja. 5, Many Men versus Put It On Me. I think this is where we was kind of at.
Mm-hmm.
They gave that to 50. Then we got...
Yeah. I believe, see, Josh should have won that joint.
Yeah, but then we had 21 Questions versus Mesmerize. They gave that to Ja.
Right.
All right, so here we go. We got Just a Little Bit versus Wonderful. I think that's where we was at. Like, you know what I mean, where they switch it.
I didn't like Wonderful too much though. So I'm gonna go with 50
Yeah, but you
on that
like
one.
Just a Little Bit though? That's like one of the 56 songs I can say, like, you know what I mean, it wasn't a favorite of mine either.
Yeah, but I wasn't feeling that. I ain't never liked too much. I just like the 50 joint more than that one. Then
They gave it to Ja. They said Wonderful was a bigger crossover hit, more radio, more appeal.
Yeah, I believe that.
You know what I mean? We got.
I just wasn't feeling it too much.
Yeah, it got If I Can't versus Down for You.
I like Down for You. If I can't. I did like Down for You.
Yeah, Down for You had the women on a lot too.
Yeah.
They sung that shit word for word.
I'm gonna go with that one. I'm gonna go for Down for You.
Yeah, they gave it to Ja.
Okay.
Down for You was a Murder Inc. anthem.
Mm-hmm.
I Get Money versus Clap Back. The I Get Money shit was iconic though.
Mm-hmm.
I get money, I get money, I get.
I'm gonna have to go with.
I run New York.
See, to me, them Jones will cancel each other out though.
They do. To me too, yeah.
To me, I think that would be even.
Yeah, they do. But they gave it to 50. They say I Get Money is too iconic and too aggressive. Shifts the room. Yeah, I can see that though, because when that song come on, that beat come on, I can see more people like, you know what I mean, probably like, yeah, being more like, you know what I mean, engaged with that song than they probably would with a clap back. So I can kind of see that too. We got Candy Shop versus I'm Real. That shit was crazy. I'm real.
You ain't beating fucking I'm Real, dog. You're not beating I'm Real.
That shit was
You're not beating that shit.
Dog,
You're not beating that shit.
That shit was,
Yeah, you're not beating that. You're not beating that record,
that
dog.
shit was classic. No, they gave it to Ja. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Then we got Patiently Waiting versus Ain't It Funny.
I like that. Ain't it funny too?
Yeah, them J-Lo joints were hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Them
I
J-Lo joints were hard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I would
Him
go.
and J-Lo probably should have did an album together because they had
Oh, that
some-
would have been what?
that shit, yo.
Oh,
Him and
man.
J-Lo did an album together? Dog.
Oh man, listen, man. Rest in peace to Gotti, man. He should have bust that move.
Dog. If Ja and J-Lo
No,
did this joint,
I wouldn't be surprised. They come out and say they tried to make that happen and just couldn't make it happen.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised, dog.
yeah, 'cause they had
If
some
they
shit.
made a fucking album together back then,
Yeah. Yeah, they had some
Damn.
shit, dog. You know what
they
I'm
would have
saying?
made the fucking album together.
Yeah. They was killing.
Damn, when you think about that, damn, that was crazy. That'd have been crazy.
Yeah, they gave it to Ja, though. They gave it to Ja.
Hell yeah, you gave it to him. Who else was you giving it to?
They said that joint was a mega hit.
That shit still is.
Yeah.
You ain't fucking with that.
Yeah, that I ain't gonna lie, yo. Him and J-Lo had some hits, yo. They had some hits. Or Ja could have just did a joint with like me. It could have been some joint called like me and the Songstress. Him and just, you know what I mean, a female on every joint. It could have been J-Lo, a couple of joints, Ashanti on a couple of joints, did a joint like that.
I don't remember Ashanti just didn't do an album together.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. He could have just did a joint like that. Like,
Oh, maybe it'd have been, I don't know. That would have been too much. But him and J-Lo, they did a song joint like that.
Killed.
It wouldn't even have to be that many songs. You could have probably put like 9 songs on that motherfucker. People would have bought that shit. People would have bought that shit.
They would have killed.
What?
Yo.
Damn.
Yeah. This joint got How We Do versus Thug Lovin'. How We Do is a big song.
I really wasn't too fond of Thug Lovin' though.
Yeah, they gave it a 50.
Yeah. I'll give it 50. I
50.
wasn't too fond of that Thug Lovin' joint.
You got Hate It or Love It versus Can I Get Her? Can I get a what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ja got some shit. Yeah, Ja got some shit. He be deep in his duffel.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ja deep in the duffel. He got some shit.
So they ain't no a question. How about those flows?
You good? I got those. Yeah. Ja got some shit.
Shit. I can't even fucking choose who they say won.
They gave that to Ja.
Damn, I get it. Damn, that was a tough one. That was a tough one, though. That was a tough one.
Yeah, they gave it to Ja. We got Disco Inferno versus New York.
No, you ain't fucking with New York.
No, you
You ain't
not.
fucking with the New York joint.
No, you not.
You ain't fucking with that New York joint. You not fucking with that one.
Yeah, that shit, New York, with New York. And that's kind of like, even though I fuck with 50, you know what I mean, rest in peace K Slade, because K Slade was my introduction to 50, you know what I'm saying? 50 kind of like New York me to death. Like, I got tired of like all that New York. I got tired of hearing New York in every fucking track. He New York you to death and shit. But when New York came out,
Because them niggas is on that shit with bro. See, you saying that because you's a Brooklyn nigga. Then that somebody else be like, see, that's that Queen shit he on right now. That's just how they are.
Yeah,
like everybody know that's from New York.
Damn.
If you just say they from New York, no, yo, because I'm a Harlem nigga.
right.
I'm like, all right, I'm not from there, dog. So, but at the same time, people get mad like when we just say just Philly,
Right.
and then people be like, no, it's different parts of Philly. So I understand that. You know what I mean? So I understand, like, no, it's just different parts of Philly. Everybody in Philly don't act the same and don't talk the same, and everybody. It's the same thing up there.
Dog, when you a Philly rapper, you don't necessarily know where they from. But there's not a New York rapper where I don't know where they from because you heard that shit. Mm-hmm. 50 Jamaica Queens. You know what I'm saying? It's not a Philly rapper, Dave East Harlem. It's not a New York rapper where you don't know where they from because they throw that shit in the fucking song. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I mean? But I mean, that's just part of their culture though. I'm not, you know what I mean, whatever. Yeah, they get it to Ja. New York, you know what I'm saying? They get it to them.
So Carrots won South Bronx. You know what I mean? They had to let them niggas know, like, we ain't talking about the whole Queens. We talking about Queens Bridge. You know what I mean? Dun, 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 dun.
Every time that shit come on, I just feel a certain type of way. Nigga said the bridge is over. Damn, hurt they feelings.
Like, damn, didn't you goddamn say all the Queens, just us?
Yup.
Man, fuck that nigga, man.
Yup.
See, if I see that nigga, I ain't gonna say, you said don't put hands on him, but you hear this shit? You hear this shit?
Yo, this joke, we got AO Technology versus Caught Up.
AO Technology was a big record, dog.
Yeah, that's a joint with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to go with that one.
Yeah,
though.
that's who they won. They won with 50. Bigger global hit. You know what I mean? Pushes 50 over the top. We got Window Shopper versus Rainy Days. Oh, man. That's another joint with Barry.
Yeah. Dude, that joint still get played to this day.
Dog, to this day. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I would have to go with that. I think that would be a bigger record, though.
That is what they went with. Yeah. They went with Ja.
Yeah, that was just a bigger record.
We got Out of Control remix with I Cry.
I Cry was my shit.
Yeah.
But Out of Control, you know, I got it. Out of Control. Yeah. Stole video, sold y'all style. Told you ice cream wasn't good, then sold y'all ice cream.
Yeah.
I Cry was my shit, though.
They gave it to Ja. They gave it to Ja.
I Cry was my shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, when this nigga went to snatch his chains off, his chains came off easy as shit. I guess it was just for the video. So I'm like, if you snatch somebody's chains off, somebody's fucking chains come off that easy. Like they just unlatched. Just snatch his chains off.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We got Best Friend remix versus the Pledge remix.
Now the Pledge with Nas on that shit?
Yeah.
Man.
That's when we thought it was over. We thought Nas was signing to the Ink. We thought Nas was going to Murder Inc. then. I was like, yo, Nas about to go over there to the Murder Inc.
There's no me without you.
Yeah, they gave that to John.
Yeah. That shit was what?
Then we got right here, we got the I Get Money remix. Down Ass Bitch versus Down Ass Bitch. Remix.
Who was on the remix?
I Get Money, fucking Puffin, and Jay.
They was?
Yeah.
I ain't heard that shit in years, dog. I don't even fuck with them niggas. That's how big that record was. Niggas don't even fuck with you. Hop on your record.
Remember at the end of the joint, because at the end when 50 started rapping, like, fuck with him, Jay. I got the you know what I mean? Yeah. That was like him fucking puffing Jay. Because remember,
fucking puffing Jay.
Yeah, because remember, they started saying it was like the Billboard Top 3. It was like Billboard Top 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Damn, I ain't heard that shit forever, dog.
Yeah, that shit was years. Yeah, shit was years ago. That shit was a classic too. But Down Ass Bitch, shoo, that shot thing.
I'm going to say the 50 joint though, just because everybody was on it.
They gave it to Ja.
Damn.
They gave that to Ja.
See, but that was the time when Ja was the fucking. People forget that Ja was the fucking man.
They said
yo.
Down Ass Bitch is a hardcore female favorite. Crowd will carry it.
Yeah, cause even
I mean, like,
listen, even the computer know you got to get the chicks.
Yeah,
dog.
you right.
Even the computer know that shit. You got to get the chicks. Yeah, and the computer probably like, man, that remix was some funny shit. They don't even fuck with each other.
You probably wouldn't be there.
Yeah, they just hopped on the fucking record to record. They don't even fuck with each other like that. Niggas don't get along.
You got In My Hood versus Between Me and You.
Between Me and You was my shit.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
They went with Ja, yo.
Yeah, I believe that shit.
This joint had Ja with 14, 50 with 6.
Huh?
Ja with 14 rounds, 50 with 6.
Damn.
And there's a lot of Ja shit that wasn't even on here, dog. Ja got some shit. There's a lot of Ja shit that ain't even on here.
How soon we forget?
That's what I'm saying.
How soon we forget, dog?
Dude.
How soon we forget? Ja was that nigga, dog. How soon we forget? Damn, he kind of fucking smoked him.
Dog, 14 to 6.
Are we sure we go back? It ain't some 50 joints that may not been on here.
Look, I mean, unless you start going like Ghetto Quran, remember 50?
Nah, but then you getting more into some mixtape shit.
And plus for that setting, you right. That's not
you
the type of atmosphere for it.
But you get on some mixtape shit, then that puts you even deeper in the fucking hole.
But even right here, they got the Hate It or Love It here. He only on the hook. The Hate It or Love It on his game. That's game song.
No, he rapped on that shit.
What did he rap? He on the hook.
No. Hate It or Love It. No.
What's 50 verse?
No, Hate It or Love It, he rapped on that shit.
What verse? That's game shit. He rapped
No,
the
he
hook.
was like, and then I move a few packs, I get the hat. That'll be dope. It was like something, toss and turn in my sleep at night. Woke up in the morning, somebody done stole my bike, some shit like that. Remember that's the joint he was like, yeah, he rapped on Hate It or Love It.
He did. You're right. He
rapped on Hate It or Love It. Yeah, he rapped on Hate It or Love It.
All right, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Listen,
I don't know, man.
Listen.
Let's just start saying like The intro to Power. You gotta start going like that for 50 and shit. But yeah, I mean, 50 got a lot of shit, but like when you talking about 20 quality joints, you gonna go but Ja ran the radio, yo.
That's where my stuff aged better.
Shit, Ja ran the radio.
People was looking at him like he was crazy when he said that. No, he still got shit that still gets played. I know a lot of people don't listen to the radio no more, but if you go to like parties and stuff like that, he still got records that you throw on.
Man, Ja ran the radio.
Know what I mean? For people that still listen to the radio, he still got songs that come on the radio. Like I said, other than in the club, what record do we out here just in everyday life that you still hear from 50 on a regular basis? You still hear a few Ja songs just out here in everyday life. You listen to the radio. If you go to a get-together party, the DJ will still play them. You don't really hear some of this stuff. Some of this stuff, 50 Cent might have been number one at the time it came out. You ain't heard that shit in years. Like, when the last time I heard Amusement Park? When the last time I heard Candy Shop?
Yeah, you right.
They ain't have Magic Stick on this motherfucker.
They didn't have that on there. They didn't have like the PMIP remix with Snoop on there either.
You know what I mean? But still, that's a lot. That's a large. Yeah. He may not. I ain't see. Well, Hustler's Ambition ain't really gonna probably gonna beat too much on that joint. But there's some joints on here that I don't.
See, this versus format favors melodies, hooks, and sing-along records. Ja's catalog is dominated by iconic duets and timeless early 2000 hits. Woman's reaction controls the room, and Ja hits are female-friendly. 50's impact is bigger. They said I read that already.
Yeah.
But his catalog is more tied to a specific era. Ja's radio hit aged better and translates better live.
Yeah. Makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense, bro. It makes sense.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. So, yeah, he right. Ja right. He did what he got to do to them joints still get played. There's a lot of stuff that you might have listened to at the time from 50 that you might not even about to listen to in years, or just don't get played. A lot of Ja records still get played to this day.
Oh, hell yeah.
Still get played. So, I get it. I respect it.
Damn, I didn't think I was going to be like that, though. 14-6, that's a wash.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's crazy. Yep. Shout out to John, man.
Yeah, I respect it, man. But